Welcome to SmartStart, your fast-track briefing on the biggest tech stories of the past week. From Apple's new ecosystem moves to AI breakthroughs, security alerts, and the latest in drones and smart devices, we've got you covered. Stay tuned to see what's shaping the future right now. First up, Samsung has announced that its Galaxy S26 will support Apple's AirDrop through an update to the company's Quick Share service. The feature, which enables direct, wireless file transfers between Android and iOS devices, will roll out in South Korea this week and expand to the United States and Europe over the next few days. Samsung becomes the second Android manufacturer, after Google's Pixel line, to offer AirDrop compatibility. Meanwhile, Apple has confirmed that WWDC 2026 will take place from June 8 to 12 at Apple Park. The developer conference will focus on major OS releases iOS 27, iPadOS 27, macOS 27, and visionOS 27, and will highlight new AI capabilities including the rollout of Apple Intelligence and an upgraded Siri. In a separate move, Apple plans to introduce advertisements inside the Apple Maps app this summer. Businesses will be able to bid on location-based ad slots that appear alongside search results, a model similar to Google Maps' existing ad platform, aiming to grow Apple's services revenue. Turning to artificial intelligence, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang sparked conversation in a recent podcast by proclaiming that the company has achieved artificial general intelligence. He later moderated his statement, noting that current AI agents are not yet stable and true AGI remains a distant goal. In the startup arena, Helion, the nuclear fusion-backed company backed by Sam Altman, is in negotiations to supply electricity to OpenAI. If the deal closes, OpenAI could receive up to 12.5% of Helion's output, about 5 gigawatts by 2030. Several AI-focused startups announced fresh funding and product launches. Little Bird raised $11 million to build a context-preserving memory layer for desktop computers, letting users query on-screen data without compromising privacy. Gimlet Labs secured $80 million in a Series A round to tackle AI reasoning bottlenecks with a multi-silicon cloud inference platform. Anthropic unveiled Claude Code Cowork, a preview feature that lets its models run tasks on the user's own machine, opening files, browsing the web, and more. Lovable, an AI-driven shopping assistant app, is now seeking acquisition partners after reaching $400 million in annual revenue. In cybersecurity news, the U.S. Federal Communications Commission has issued a ban on all new consumer routers manufactured outside the United States, citing national security concerns. The prohibition directly affects brands such as TP-Link, Netgear, and Google Nest. The FBI issued an alert that Iranian-linked hackers are exploiting the messaging app Telegram to deliver malware aimed at activists and journalists, harvesting credential data from compromised devices. Legislatively, Representatives Adam Schiff and John Curtis have introduced a federal bill to ban gambling-style prediction markets specifically targeting platforms, Kalshi and Polymarket, that allow betting on sports events, arguing they violate existing gambling statutes. In response, both platforms have tightened rules, prohibiting trades based on insider information and barring politicians and athletes from trading contracts related to themselves. Moving to corporate moves, Grab announced the acquisition of Foodpanda Taiwan from Delivery Hero for $600 million. The deal, expected to close in the second half of 2026, will give Grab a market share of over 50% in Taiwan's food delivery sector. In adult content media, OnlyFans co-founder Leonid Radvinsky passed away at age 43 after a battle with cancer. Prior to his death, the company was negotiating the sale of 60% of its equity for roughly $5.5 billion. Former Department of Defense official Emil Michael told reporters that he will not forgive the investors who forced Uber's founder Travis Kalanick and himself out of the company, and he also referenced the ongoing dispute with Anthropic over AI security. Finally, London-based Air Street Capital raised $232 million for its third fund, focusing on early-stage AI ventures across Europe and North America. In the world of logistics, drone delivery is taking off. Wing is expanding its drone network to the California Bay Area, bringing rapid deliveries to Silicon Valley neighborhoods. Zipline announced a fresh $200 million funding round to scale operations in the United States and Rwanda, reporting a 20% increase in order volume. On the passenger transport side, the premium ride-hailing app Wheelie launched in New York City, offering high-end vehicles such as Cadillacs and Mercedes-Benzes to compete directly with Uber Elite. Smart home enthusiasts can now enjoy Govee's new outdoor chromatic string lights, each bulb capable of displaying a unique color and fully compatible with the Matter standard. Meanwhile, LG introduced the Sound Suite, a Dolby Atmos Flex Connect speaker system that lets users place speakers anywhere in a room and still achieve immersive surround sound. That's a wrap on today's SmartStart briefing. From cross-platform file sharing and AI funding floods to new security regulations and the rise of drone logistics, the tech landscape is moving faster than ever. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.